In many respects, comprehension is harder to teach than writing, mainly because it's invisible. After a student writes, the teacher has a product to look at, to point at, and to talk about with the student. However, a teacher doesn't typically know what's going on inside a reader's head until he looks up from the text and shares his thinking. Consequently, teachers must work diligently to make the reading process and their comprehension instruction concrete. An effective way to make reading more visible is to begin with this simple character. Introduce the reading voice as a green speech bubble. Explain that it says and pronounces the words in the text. But if a student only utilizes the reading voice, he won't understand what he just read. That's because in order to make meaning, a reader has to use his yellow thinking voice as well. You read a little, and you have a thought. You read a little more, and you have another thought. It's this invisible conversation between reading voice and thinking voice that produces comprehension. After introducing the graphic icons that represent these voices, project grade-appropriate text. Slowly read the words aloud, pausing to share the quiet whispers of the thinking voice. Model the reading voice and the thinking voice with several different texts for days. Model these voices with literature and with informational text. Model it when reading science, social studies, and math texts. Include how do you read a visual? How about audio text? And videos too. After each read aloud and think aloud, anticipate the student's expressions. Many will be shocked at the quantity of thoughts you had. Others at the variety of thoughts you expressed. Some may even question if they have such a thinking voice. Assure the students that they all do, although it may be on mute. They need to turn up the volume and tune into it to hear it. Emphasize that when readers pause to listen to the quiet whispers of their thinking voices, they will achieve greater comprehension of the text that they read.